Street. 7th Street had all Jewish stores,
Yeah, all the way up.
all from U Street all the way down.
All the way down, all
All
past Mass even, all the way down, right?
Yeah, all the way down,
Lansbury's and
down
all
to
those places.
the furniture place down there. That was the last
Second
one.
D.
National Furniture was the last one. It's still down there, though. I don't know where. But we go there, and what we used to do, though, we would buy a cheap sport coat, and there was a place on 7th Street that stole labels. And we would go, yeah, we would go get the label, Mark Chaplin hard suit, or so and so and so, and have it sewn in. And you know, that was a big thing. I mean, this is Mark Chaplin hard, what's wrong with you? Or this is so and so and so. And we flash the label, and everybody would think, Jones, we all know where the label place is. And sometimes it's sewn in by hand. But no, those were some days, man. But the biggest event that bigger than football was what, D?
Drill.
The drill
It was before sports.
at Griffin Stadium.
Filled up.
Whoever won the drill was just the champion. I mean, the cadet corps, that was bigger than football,
Everything.
basketball,
Everything.
all of it put together. And boy, if you won the drill, that was a big deal. Dunbar, Skeeter West was in. He was a big drill man.
Is that right?
He had a sword and everything. They had all that little stuff. Yeah, you know, they had all the scabbing and stuff, and they come up and go.
Yeah.
Shoot him, but
You drill man, you tight.
yeah.
It's tough.
Did Dunbar, were they always winning?
I'm talking about one most
Dunbar,
of the time.
didn't they?
Talking about one most.
Yeah.
Most of the time.
Yeah.
They had, what was this guy's
And
name?
they had Rumsey.
Rumsey, no, but before Rumsey. What was that little guy's name? Before Rumsey, I can't think of his name. But
They had them uniforms, man. The cats put them uniforms on, come out there.
that was bigger than anything. Then we had this guy, I don't know, Melvin, I don't know his last name. He was a little dude, and every time he'd get in an argument and stuff,
Thank you.
he runs to his locker door and everybody said, Melvin McCain got a gun. So he's staying by his locker.
Thank you.
And he had a lot of mouth. And somebody said, well, you can't leave your locker, man. Because he was supposed to have his gun. Nobody ever saw his gun. The guy said, well, what, you going to stand by your locker all day? You can't take your gun out of your locker?
Well, you know, I think your first year or your second year with Dunbar won everything. Football, baseball, basketball, drill. Now, I don't know about track, because those might have won the track. But they won everything, 51, I think.
Yeah, I think that, yeah.
Rock Green was too old at Phelps, that's how you won that. Because they Phelps, Rabin didn't beat y'all. But then they beat you at Uline Arena. Yeah, because what's his name? Duck Thomas won that game because they had checked Rabbit and Francis.
Where's my, I don't know where it is, but I keep my rock green clipping for him.
Yeah.
Where? I don't know where it is. Where's my rock green clipping?
With football now, y'all took it in football.
Yeah, and because I ran a touchdown.
Yeah, in baseball, y'all.
On a punt,
Wait,
on a
I
punt
had a-
return.
Huh?
On a punt return
On a punt return
in the stadium.
in the stadium.
I saw that.
And Rock,
to you.
that was 42 yards. I got the
Yeah.
clipping someplace.
Yeah.
I grabbed it, and I'll tell you what though, I was so psyched up because I just dropped the punt. But we recovered it. And I went in the locker room at halftime. I know Chase was gonna bench me. So I'm getting undressed. Because I dropped the punt. Even though I recovered it. And I said, no, this sucker won't. And then he said, start line up second half. So and so and so and so, Jones and halfback. And safety. I said, what? Because your tape, you messed up tapes would bet you in a minute. I said, oh, I laced up my stuff, boy. That ball came,
Yes, yes, I saw
I
that.
ran 42 yards,
Yeah.
and after it was over, I told Rock, I said, I gave you 2 shots at me.